Hi.
Hi.
He
Yes, me.
does not get much of this. Don't
What's
think
that?
this is the regular thing.
I'm reading a book.
The dude is actually having respite time. So, I decided to give that to him because I'm a pain in the ass. And
Oh,
let
you
me...
are not.
No, I am. Okay. Like, guys, you know that game, Am I the asshole? I do this with myself all the time. Am I the asshole? Yes, I am. So let me explain. Okay, just because autistics screw everything up sometimes, not all the time, I own it. So guess what I do? I just saw another autistic show it. She's so clever in being insightful. I'm not so good at that sometimes. Anyway, she was like, with her partner, she put her headsets on. She's like, you're so loud. I say that all the time to him and to my staff. I'm such a bitch. And then, that's not being a bitch. I'm sorry. You autistics can put your headsets on. People will understand. You can still hear them. I'm saying what I do after that. What do I do after that? I'm the asshole. You know what I do after that? I start making noise. Obnoxious noise, loud noise, lots of noise, like singing, dancing around, flapping around and singing with that. Just creating, like, even getting in people's way. I realised I'm the asshole. No, seriously. I'm the asshole. And it was like, oh. But it's good to be self-aware, right? It's the first step to change. So now, we're egocentric autistics. We don't mean to be. But now, you have permission to point that out.
Okay, sounds good to me.
So if I'm being loud, but I've told you to stop being loud.
Good luck on that one. Yeah.
You need to say to me, excuse me, bitch. He can call me that in a nice way, not if it's in a mean way. You know what I mean? Just tell me, like, wow, you just told me to be quiet and now you're singing loudly. Permission given. All right, let's leave him in peace because I've got a job to do. My cats are sleeping.
Crack the whip.
Sir's respite care happening now. Look at him. And I love organising. Happy days. Let's do this. So from Kmart, I have a shelf, which is kind of used, guys, in, sorry, there's a rug here. Sensory rug. Look at this. This is a sensory rug that I got from, let me just show you down there so I can actually sit there and you'll be able to see me quite well. You can see me in the mirror too. A sensory rug I got from Fantastic Furniture. Who would guess that Fantastic Furniture, for cheap, would have sensory stuff? So it's a very soft, also it's handy for lying on it when you know when you need to lie on a hard ground. If anyone's got a bad back, you know what I'm talking about. Lie on a hard surface, but probably with carpet, because, I mean, some wood floors are soft, yes? Lay down and just let your body relax. Your spine will naturally just realign. If not, go to a chiropractor. Ha! Anyway, I've got this. These are $7 from Kmart. I know, right? I actually work for Kmart. Kmart, sponsor me. Look, $7. The bottom's got plastic on it to protect, so if you used it in the fridge, you can use it in shells for your coffee cups and your glasses, anything, right? That's so cool. $7. Sir got one for his models. I've got some for my special cabinet with my special things in there. Meant to be resin things, but I've really gifted them away and sold a lot, and I haven't made any more. I haven't really done much art. I've been very sick. It sucks, but I will get back to it. I will, but I'm actually wanting to venture out into other arts. I'm going to do some watercolors. I love sketching, even though I suck at it. Don't think that I'm good at it just because I like it. It's all about the process. So anyway, I'm going to try a few different things, but it's coming up to, by the time I want to do the winter activities, it's going to be summer. And then I'm going to be like, I've got so many cool winter activities, but this winter I haven't been well. And then it's summer, my brain just swells up and makes all my neurology worse. And then I'm not going to be well probably in summer. It's like, I'm terrible. Anyway, let's go. And this, $25 from Spotlight sale one day, way back, months ago now. It is just, when you're frustrated, good squeezer. Autistically, I feel better now. It's a good squeeze. Gosh. Right. I do not clean up after myself. There's a little bit of dust in places. It's all me. My fault. I need to actually get back into a routine. And I moved last November. Is it something that happens when you get old? Because I'm middle-aged, right? So I'm getting old. Is it just something we do when we're old? Yeah, I'll get to it. I've done it like 50,000 times in my life and I'll get to it. It's boring. I'd rather do something else. It's becoming me. And I never used to be like that. I used to be the person that, you know, when you get your plate of food and you go and eat the disgusting stuff first and the good stuff last. Because I wasn't allowed to leave the table otherwise. Try that with gastroparesis. I ended up in the toilet throwing most of it up because it's like my stomach can't do one meal at a time. It's too much. And then like, I'm the same about life. It's like, you know, I do all the things that I have to do first. Otherwise I get so stressed. And then I do the things I want to do. So I never do the things I want to do. Because I'm overly responsible. And then same with my, you know, what is it? Oh yeah, same with my budget. I'm the same thing. It's like, oh, this and that. I worry so much about the other stuff that I'm like, no, I can't spend. No, I don't have anything to spend. No, I can't buy that. And it's literally over stupid things that I can afford. It's like, is it OCD? I don't know. Right, this is a great cupboard. This is my junk cupboard. So everything else is fine. This is how I operate. Everything else is fine, but this one, not so fine. As you can see, it's a shit show in there. All right, so I've got hair stuff in there, including my travel hair stuff, like the shampoo. This is what I take to hospital, right? See, they got lids. And then I got my spare, because I've got too many of them, when I colour my hair, spare clips. Anyway, so that's one bag of essential, okay? I need them. And then I have this hair bag. It even says hairstylist. I'm not, but my mother was, so that made it easy. I learned how. I also had a very good friend for a very long time. She's out there somewhere, but I was not on Facebook. But, you know, she was a hairdresser. I've known her 29 years. Wow, 29 years. Because my son's 29. Oh, 29 years I've known her. Anyway, she's a hairdresser, very good one. And I've just bought from Shein, because these are so old. I had these when my kids were at home. When they were a little bit, I don't know how little. Yeah, they're feeling a bit crap. Maybe they were very little when I got them. These are hairdressers, scissors, a few of those clips. Very handy, guys, for colouring your hair, even if you're doing just these basic ones, right? And then cheap shower caps in clear to put over the top so that you don't get it anywhere. You don't want that, especially if you've got long hair. And then these I got from Kmart, man, for $4. The big clippy ones. Because I had some, and they were hairdresser ones, really nice quality. Because, you know, I like to play hairdressers, because my mum was a hairdresser. They're huge. My other ones was thinner and smaller. They got good grip. They got teeth. Ouch. Okay, so I put everything in there, and this is a Shein cheap pencil case that says hairstylist, which means I can go, all right, all the hair shit's in there. Basically, that's as simple as that. Nail polish remover, makeup remover. Oh, look, you got a lot of bleaches and things. Oh my goodness. So I got 10 volume, and 20 volume. I don't need, it's a full. I don't need that one. It's probably dead anyway. This is an old one. So this is 110 volume that I've got. This is 10 volume. developer, and this is 20 volume. So I'll keep the 10 and 20 volume in case I want to do anything experimental with my hair, because like I said, my mum was a hairdresser. She knows what to do. She taught me well. I have even a hair cutting or hair protective that goes around your neck. You know, the ones that I used to fiddle with it so much. I swear the hairdressers are like, what's wrong with this person? She's not a proper adult. It's like, I felt like saying, I'm autistic, but they would have gone, what's that? Because in those days, no one knew what it was. Okay, so you're lucky. But that cape thing they put, that's it, cape. They put it around you, man. They always tie it tight because they don't want the hair getting in. I get it. And then they tuck the towel in. It's like, and as an adult, you can't say anything, right? It's like, and I'm like this. They're probably looking at me going, fuck, she's dramatic. It's autism. Yes, I'm dramatic, but it's autism. Spare cream. Always need your spares of your favourites. This is Kmart OXX Until Dawn. It smells so good. It smells so good. Okay, I don't know what bad chemicals are in it, but it smells really, really good. Got that body butter, sorry. I'm actually going to invest and save my pennies and spend it on actual Body Shop one. I'm going to get a good body butter when I do get the money for that. This is just it's for brunette hair. It's a blue toner. Blue toning is what you need for brunettes. I'm a brunette, as you notice. I need the blue. Tony Guy is just the best ever brand. Right, this I think I'll put in my other cupboard. This is actually my bed bath routine solution, which is look guys, with Dettol, get the home brand. Doesn't matter. The ingredients are the same. Always remember that with cleaning products, you don't need the brand labels. Right, I have my Band-Aids because I'm so mature. Barbie and princesses. Oh, and actually, I have more mature ones than that. Hang on. I've got Gabby's doll's house in here. Oh, hang on. We need all this junk. All right, maybe should be in the junk drawer. That should be in the junk drawer. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, guys, these I've got to show you them. Okay, so are they okay? Yes, they are. Right. Let me just show you. Beauty tip, get these. If you get pimples occasionally and they damn hurt and you go, and you don't want to squeeze because it's not good. It pushes it back into the bloodstream. It's an infection. Draw it out, wipe it away with something clean like a soapy water flannel, or I have alcohol wipes. I'll just wipe it off of that because pimples are bacteria. Anyway, these patches, this actual brand, I only get the 40 large size ones because I find that, guys, that's the kind of size. I got the one with 3 sizes. That's the size you really need. Worth it. Worth every penny when you get that pimple. You can get rid of it in 2 days, which would normally take 3 weeks. So I promise you. Another thing, so I'll put them back. So I stock up, and then when I see the price line on special, these I found, hang on, I'll leave them with the Band-Aids. These I found at Shein. So when I'm topping up my order with cheapy things, I have a problem when I'm in and out of hospital and I have to go on hospital stays and I have to pack my own like conditioner into a little bottle and shampoo into a little bottle because it's the easiest way of doing it than buying those little ones at the checkout. So I've got a big scoop for face cream, shampoo, conditioner, and then like a smaller medium scoop, and then the really small scoops. These were like $1 something. You can get different colors, I think. They're just perfect to like get through life when you've got to do this type of stuff like I do. When you're in and out of hospitals and things, I think I'll put the Band-Aids in the functional drawer. So we've got Barbie. We have the princesses. And we have Gabby's doll's house. Why do I like Gabby's doll's house? I don't watch the show. She has cats a lot. She's cool. She has to be. She has a lot of cats. Anyone who has animals is cool, actually. Right? That's the way it is. So I'll put that there. And I'm actually going to put the makeup remover in there. Hang on, let me just see. Nah. Okay, so it doesn't close. Does anyone else tip them on the side? I always worry about nail polish remover. It is acetone. Now these are my cupboards, but still, this house, I don't care if it's, we treat every house like it's our own. I'm telling you, OCD, both of us, it's insane. We are over the top about it, but I've got makeup remover, that can stay there. That's cool, that's fine. That makes sense, right? And even, no, that goes with hair stuff. Oh man, this is, oh my goodness, this is such a drama for me. It won't fit in there and I don't want to lay it down because I'm concerned. All right, so that drawer's fine. Ooh. Oh, these are good for bedridden people. If you've got elderly or you just for yourself at work after lunch. I have to get them on eBay now. They actually don't sell them at Surgical House anymore. What's going on with medical supplies, man? I rely on that for hygiene and things with my fatigue. So first thing I asked my geneticist, how can we get rid of the fatigue? Typical autistic. She's like, she goes, you have many fatiguing conditions. I can't do that. Huh? I'm so naive. I really am. But I gave it a go. If you don't ask, you don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to put that in there. What else is useful that should be in the useful department? Oh, yes, glitter spray. Essential. Why did I get this? Is this the coloured one? It's the colourful glitter one. Multicolour glitter spray. I guess if I go to a party and I want my hair to look glittery, my dress to look glittery if it was black, because it's kind of like a hairspray thing, isn't it? Essential? You know what? It should be in my costume box. My drawer with my mermaid hair. That's what I need to sort out too. I've got this drawer here. And you know what? Out of the essentials of life, I'm taking it out. All right. Now I've just left the essentials in there. I'll leave that drawer open because I might want to put things in there from here. This is a rearrangement of things, guys. This is, you know, when you live in a place for a while and you go, okay, I know what I'm doing, but that's like I've zoned it and it's working. Like this station here, even though it looks like a mess, is working for me very well. Very well. Let me just... This reminds me of dancing. It's so fun. All right. So this is my mermaid hair. I have two of them because I like dress ups. How old am I? 2. I like dressing up. Should be running birthday parties and stuff. Who said the disabled can't work? I can't. I can barely shower. Anyway, I'm going to put them in my costume box. I have a costume box. Okay. Let's just get my shit together. So, these 2 items, that's going in the costume box because I consider that really, it's going to be a place, like a costumey place thing that you're going to need it, isn't it? So let's put that with the hair. This is a poison toxic thing. Just like this is a toxic poison thing. But also, this is my essentials cupboard. So this is the cupboard that comes with my house, which is wonderful because all your medical stuff can go in here. So I've got mouthwash, which stops dry mouth, my creams and my bed bathing stuff. So I'm going to put this with the bed bathing stuff. This I'm putting in there because it's poison. I don't want it lying like that in any furniture. So it's going to stand upright. So I'm going to put it there. And of course, you know, little kids can drink poison. That's poison. What else can I put in there? Let me think. All right, let's go back over here. So let's have a look. What do we need to do? All right, so I have hair stuff. Is still with the hair stuff. Hair stuff and hair stuff. So the 20 volume and 10 volume. That's hair stuff. That's going in the bin. That's spare. This is just, I've got a pile of I don't know. Okay, I've got a I don't know pile. That's my spare. Oh, I got another spare, didn't I? That's right. But I don't think I like this. They were half price at the time, guys. I had to. I was like, oh, it's like prepping. You know, I love prepping. You save money. When you are on a budget and you don't get treats, if your treat's on sale, buy 2. It is very nice. It is really, really nice. It's very fresh. This is not, the other one's more perfumy, this one's more fresh. I will keep it. Oh my gosh. Because I have to, because I'm not going to waste it. So anyway, this is summer season. I recommend this one as well as the Until Dawn. Until Dawn is my favourite though. They're cheap from Kmart. They're body butters. They're very good for dry skin. When you're bedridden, you get very dry skin. Well, I was born with very sensitive skin, so I have skin problems. Right. What else is in here? I have a lot of these. Now, these are the ones I was referring to that are also bed bathing stuff. But I don't like them. I use them and they're fantastic, especially in summer, in your armpits, because I don't want that for my carers or people around me. That's not fair. I feel like, come on, like, it's a glove thing that you just have to quickly, it's meant to do, one glove is meant to do pretty much your whole body, but I don't know about that, but it is possible. It actually is possible. These are Molicare Skin impregnated wash gloves. All right, highly recommend. The best that you can get out there. Okay, I've got spare these Doll's House Band-Aids. I have a Poisonous Salon Professional hair colour, which obviously I was too scared to use. So let's put that with the hair colours. And I was too scared to use that as well, was I? No, that's just because it's actually my natural colour, brown. It's like, I think when I saw it, boring. But I might need it. So I keep things that I need. But however, the things I don't need in there, guys, I always do this. The gloves, I get my own gloves. I've got art gloves. So I'm going to use them. Instructions I'll keep because you never know. Oh, no, that's not. All right, so what I do with these, great for hospital, conditioner, shampoo. So they'll be going in that department, right? Then you've got your shampoo conditioners. I'll keep the instructions and the part A, part B that you mix together to make the hair colour. But I'm not keeping the others in there because there's no point. I use my own gloves. Okay, so I've got spare of these. I don't need spare of these. I've got new ones. And you can tap that. That sounds wrong. Anyway, oh my goodness, this is becoming bigger than Ben-Hur, this cupboard. I didn't realise it was such a nightmare. All right, let's just Mummy's getting rid of the junk. That's all junk, son. That's junk. You're not junk. Hang on, let me give you a better view of what I'm doing because this is just not, you want to see him. He's just doing cute stuff. Are you helping? Right, you talk to them while I put this in a drawer. Where's my other ones? I've got more in here, guys. So I'm going to spread everything around the place. Because I don't think they do well in that cupboard, except for just a couple. Whoa, sorry. I've got a bad drawer. Okay, so, all right, that needs to be put in its right place. Gabby's Doll's House Band-Aids. Winner, chicken dinner. All right, don't. Oh, it's all very dramatic, isn't it? I never use that. Okay, 2 seconds. I have to get my bowl. Not bowl. Oh no, it's pretty much full. Pretty much full. It's pretty much. All right, let me get down and talk to you at your level. How rude of me. Right, so what I've done is the open one and a fresh one will go in there. It's covered because it's essential to go in this cupboard. Hair dyes, spare body butters. You guys are all for hospital shampoo bag. I've got a hospital bag, guys, that sadly I need to have ready to go because that's my life. 1 minute I'm just doing great even, and then the next minute I'm in hospital. Got 5 CT scans to go. It's just stupid, isn't it? All right, I keep that too for conditioner, so I don't know why I'm holding that. So we have spare for doing my nails, cotton balls. This for makeup removing. They're the little round ones. Perfect. So now I have my t-shirt. Feels sticky on my fingers. So I've got a Kmart cheap black t-shirt, highly recommend. Wonderful for hair dyeing, especially like, look, I'm kind of a bit of a needy Rudy. I just don't bother unless there's people possibly going to be around or are around. Then I wear this t-shirt. Black, just who cares if it gets bleach, who cares if it gets anything on it, so long as you don't get anything anywhere else. Have a big drop cloth, okay? I have things what I call my cleaning towels, and they become my big, because I'm not very coordinated, but it does the job. All right, so that, I wish I had a bag to put it in. Okay, let's have a look. We've got a few bags here. Oh my goodness. I feel like smacking myself right now. I have so much junk. So do you want these earbuds anywhere else?
Yes, please.
So you'd rather them with you?
Yep, other bathroom where the stores are.
All right, so we have a storage zoning for everything. So I'm going to give that to him. This is a full packet of ear cleaners, which, shh, my doctor said, don't use, they're bad. Well, I use them because I have waxy ears. I have oily skin, so I get waxy ears because I'm 3.8% Cyprus. I don't know how. Okay, ask my family. They should know. I don't know. Right. This suntan lotion. This suntan lotion is years old. I'm so old, guys, and this is, and it smells like it was yesterday. Probably doesn't work anymore, but this is the only one I can tolerate is SPF coconut lotion 15 plus. This is Latan. Expiry is probably 2010 or something, or 2012 probably. But I don't care. I'll give it a go. Boom. No, I do actually have like a gentle face cream that has sunscreen in it. Anyway, whatever. All right, this is a makeup bag. What did I put in there? Oh my goodness, Dyan, what are you doing? You got shit everywhere. Okay, girl, you got to get your shit together. What is that? So that's another conditioner. Great. Another shampoo. Gosh, I do dye my hair a lot, don't I? I've gone through a few colours to find out what one works best. Those two are face cleaners out of plastic, little, to get into the pores. I actually don't recommend them. They actually cause pimples. So why am I keeping them? I'm not keeping them. I've got one in my shower, but all right, so scissors, that's conditioner. So scissors is normally for hair as well. So why not put this t-shirt, and that says makeup and stuff. Leave that empty. It's empty. This is empty. Oh, this is so cute. All right, so this one, it's got little stars on it. This is from Shein, probably $3 or something. I'm going to put it in there, put the scissors in there. But I've also got to stretch this leg out. Oh, roll over there, ball. Oh, no, didn't mean to undo your shape. What's this? What? Oh, my shavers and eyelash stuff. Oh my god, I've got these on Shein. Cheap little. So if your one that you put in your mascara just goes yuck, you can get spares. Or if you're like me and you sometimes get eye infections, then that can prevent that. But my mascara, I'm very strict on how I store that and how I look after that. All right, so these are all just spare shavers. Oh, the new ones feel different. I'm very nervous when I first use one. There's going to be some cuts. It's just going to happen. That's me. It's a me problem. All right, so that can go in there. Clearasil? We don't really use Clearasil anymore. Would you like it? Oh, I just squeezed it out. Wipe off. Okay. Do you want it, sir? Clearasil cream?
You found some?
Yep.
A lot of it in case it's needed.
You want it?
Sure.
All right, this is Rapid Action Pimple Cream. I use the patches now. I don't use this. Or do you like me to keep it with the patches?
I think that's the sense thing to group together.
That's a good idea, see? It helps to have support, doesn't it? He's my guide dog, okay? And I don't mean that like that. Like, dogs are cool, so it's a compliment. I mean, like, you know, when everyone's gone home and it's just us, he knows shit now. He's been stuck with me so long. It's helpful. I actually am functioning better. He's taught me things that are like, well, I didn't know one tell me that when I was 25, 30. He's like, why you didn't know that? I'm like, no, I did not know that. No one tells you things like that. Bloody hell. My glitter cup. It's just, I don't want the memories anymore. It makes me sad. Sometimes some memories, even though they're positive, you just sometimes want to just move forward because that cup just makes me miss my kids and that hurts. So anyway, I have spare pins in case you ever have to get a doozy of a pimple. And or I go searching on Sir's back and it's like, oh, where's there a pimple that I can prick? That's terrible, isn't it, Muriel? Anyway, just in case we ever need a pin or I'm getting my creams and the creams are all stuck with gloop, get a pin and just get rid of the dried cream out of your old creams and you'll be fine. I think I'll put that maybe in the makeup bag of bits and pieces because I've also got here, you know when you put into your nail polishes, it's a nail polish remover to make it work a bit better. I've got that. So it's a pipette. It's a pipette. I'm going to put that in the same bag. And I'm also going to put my sensitive clean. So these are, how many have I got in there? Oh, have I just got 2 or 3? Please tell me there's 3 in there. It's a 2-pack. Anyway, 2-pack, they're very expensive. Very expensive. My last one I just changed. I let it go right down to the bottom because they're so expensive. So electric toothbrush, heads. So I'll put them in there because that just makes sense to me anyway. But let me put the pipette above because I do my nails more than I change my toothbrush head, if that makes sense. So, right, so that just goes, oh, scissors don't fall out of there. Gosh, I still have to have those spare scissors as if like I've got a fringe or something. I don't. So 90s, isn't it? But it does look good on some people, I must admit. I've seen someone on my YouTube, they've done a fringe, and I think it looks pretty. I think it looks very pretty. And but for me, I just don't know how I can go back to that for my senses. I think as I've gotten older, it's almost like I'm more sensitive to some things. Or just now knowing that, oh, that's why I was never comfortable and irritated. Some of us have different sensory issues to others, I guess, but, you know, it is a unique thing too. But then there's lots that we all share, but, okay, that's that. That's an empty bag. And that feels empty. You can't have empty bags, can you? This is empty. Let me check to see if it definitely is empty. It's such a pretty bag. Look at it. It's checkered inside. Okay, what I'm going to do is when because I've already got my hospital bag packed. So whenever I need conditioners, shampoos, like how many have I got? Don't chuck things away, guys. So I'll put them in this bag because, and that goes with Sir to go with the stocks. We have stocks of things and we always buy, like if something's half price, guys, we're at that phase of finances where we buy 2 of them then. So if something's half price that we use all the time, we buy 2. It's good. But then you need to store it, so that does become a problem. But we make things clever with that. We're very good with storage. OCD helps, right? Organizational OCD. This is beautiful soap. It's Dove, the pink one. I use it for my hand soap so I don't dry my hands out, even though it does dry them, but they clean and, you know, neutropenia. But other soaps are more drying than this one. This one you get from Reject Shop. I don't think they're sold anywhere else anymore. That's back in the 80s when they were out. That's showing my age. Right, let's put the shelf in. Oh, the shelf is in. Now we just have to work out how to stack it. Right, so the most things I use the most. Well, let's put you, things I use the most I'm going to put easy to access. So hair stuff. I regularly do something with my hair. It's like a self-care thing. So let's put hair stuff in here, right? Because I've got another hair bag and hair stuff coming to help Sir with his hair as well as the little brushes to get off the loose hairs, because we can't afford hairdressers. So that's how we do things. And it's a good thing to do to save money, guys. You don't necessarily need a hairdresser. Right, I'm going to put this bag underneath, these ones underneath. These wipes can go with them because they seem to be matchy. Although, I might bring them more. I know, that can go to the back. On this side, I'm going to put the hair colours on the top shelf. Not that I do colouring often because, once again, it's the same thing as everything. I'm too exhausted. As you can see with my showering methods, it's just very hard work. All right, so that's a hair thing. Let me put that. You're in an awkward, do we need to have, yeah, oh, is the instructions on it? Instructions are inside the, this is a difficult one. I'm just going to put it there. All right, so this is the developer 10 and 20. So let's put them there because the 10 and 20, you never know when you need it. The soap, well, you just sit in the middle. What was in this bag? This was the shirt, wasn't it? Yes, so black t-shirts needed. Actually, I'm going to put you two. I'm going to do layers because you two match. You're the star of the show, you are. Right. I've got one shelf done. Now, these are my spares, so I can shove them to the back as well. That's going to be the least chosen, but I will use it. And those two can go there. The SBF Latan that's like probably 20 plus years old can go in there. It's ridiculous. I'll leave that to the front. What was this again? Shavers are up to the front, yes. I think this was the one that wasn't important. Oh, yeah, that's the one that's not so important. So this is the one for restocking my shampoo conditioner for hospital. So I take that out of any of those box hair dyes. So if you ever need the same thing, I hope I've given a good tip there for people that need to go to hospital for, I know, Kerry, you're in hospital right now and I'm thinking of you. And I hope that everything is going well with whatever they need to do with you. And I hope they're treating you kind. They normally do, don't they? The food's a bit sucky, but you know, for me, it doesn't bother me because I've got gastroparesis, but the food is pretty bad, guys. It's pretty bad. Right, so these have to go to the front because shavers and these are all more essentials. The other stuff is more stock, as in stock that gets moved, be put over somewhere else. When I have to, say I've gone through a body butter, I've got to refill it. So that shelf, guys, and I'm going to bring you closer to it. I'm going to take away all the junk of things that are rubbish, things that are stocks for Sir to organise. Right. Oh, I'm so sorry about my lack of abilities here, but so I will take you down with me. So here, these shelves have like metal legs that come out, very stable. You can use them in your fridge, your pantry if it's big enough, and cupboards like this. I can stack more, and actually I know when I have to get to something, it's going to be easier. And for people like me, I need executive functioning to be done ahead of time to relieve the stress of my brain, and also energy. It just takes energy to go searching for things. So this, I have a good concept of what's what and where. And then I put the essentials more back in there, which were in there. So yeah, I think that is a great cupboard. The shelf has made a difference. $7 at Kmart. $7. Okay, and then I simply close the door, and she's like, not so much of a like, I'm not going to be screaming so much at this cupboard anymore. Before I used to open it, guys, and guaranteed something would fall out. That kind of moved, I get it, but didn't fall out. I didn't move. Success. Thanks for watching, guys. So I hope I've motivated you to clean, even if it's just one cupboard, one drawer. Do your best at all times. I know we have carers to do things for us, but you know, sometimes you want to do it yourself. Sometimes the best person to do it is yourself, because sometimes explaining how to do it to someone is harder than doing it yourself. But make sure you do it on a good day. When you've got like today for me, I didn't have a pressing thing of energy spending something, except for, yes, it would have been easy to get in a bath this morning, but I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this, and there is a few more things I want to do as well, which I've been decluttering some of my shelves, because since moving, I'm like, no, it's too cluttered. So even though I am a person who loves things because I'm autistic and I love things. I love things. And, you know, I use all my things too. So they're not a waste. But I just need to store them well because I live in an apartment. But apartments rule, guys. I tell you right now, if you are under NDIS and they say you got to go to an apartment, don't panic, okay? You just have to go up. It's just a different way of living, but it's not bad. We have a great storage room. It's got clouds and raining flowers. You've seen it. Anyway, go back to that video if you want to have a look at my storage room. It's just, she's gorgeous. She's really, really cute. And when I go in there, I'm like, oh, I don't go in there as often as Sir. But I tell you what, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's like, wow, this is whimsical. Who else has a whimsical storeroom? I used to decorate the shed. Mummy's thought I was crazy. Anyway, this is not, it's not a safe place with me, the interior designer. Nah, I'll design anything, even if it's the backyard shed. It's called creativity. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, and go to Kmart, do your pantry, your cupboards, $7 each. Get them while they're still here too, because you know how sometimes a good thing comes along and then they disappear. And also, if you're needing more hair stuff, their brushes are so cheap and such good quality at Kmart right now. Stock up. I always get spare brushes and put them aside, and I've got one in my hospital bag because it's a bag that gets grabbed without me being around. It's like, oh, don't just grab anything. Drives me nuts. But I've packed it, so I recommend that. I mean, they're as cheap as $5-6 for a brush. Oh, anyway, I'll catch you next time. And Kmart sponsor me because I think I'm doing a good job. You have some good stuff. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.